Have you ever felt a cold chill down your spine or sensed a presence when you were all alone? In today's video, we'll dive into some of the most chilling, real-life ghost encounters that people have experienced. Whether you're a believer or a skeptic, these stories are sure to give you goosebumps. So dim the lights, grab a blanket, and let's begin. Our first story comes from Sarah, who checked into what seemed like a normal hotel, but quickly realized something wasn't quite right.
I was on a business trip and stayed at a quaint old hotel in a small town. That night, I woke up to the sound of faint whispering. It was 3 a.m. and I was alone in the room. I looked around and saw the bathroom light flicker on and off by itself. Suddenly, I felt pressure on the bed, as if someone sat down right beside me, but no one was there. I checked out the very next morning.
Chilling, right? Turns out that hotel had a history of paranormal activity, with previous guests reporting similar strange occurrences. Coincidence? Or something more sinister? Our next story is from David, who encountered something truly terrifying during a late-night visit to his grandmother's house.
It was late, around 1 a.m., and I was brushing my teeth in the bathroom. I looked into the mirror, and for a second I saw something standing behind me, a dark shadow with no face. I turned around and nothing was there. But when I looked back into the mirror, the figure was still there, just staring at me. I ran out of the bathroom and never spoke of it again until now.
Mirrors are often believed to be portals to the spirit world, and David's experience is not the only one like this. How many times have you caught something strange in a reflection? Makes you think twice, doesn't it? This next story comes from Jenna, who experienced an encounter with something or someone at a deserted road late at night.
It was around midnight and I was driving home from work. I passed by a stretch of road with no houses, and in the distance I saw a woman standing by the side crying. I slowed down thinking she needed help, but as I got closer she disappeared, just vanished into thin air. I drove past, and when I looked in my rearview mirror, she was standing there again. Only this time her eyes were glowing.
Jenna later learned that this road had been the site of a tragic accident years ago. Could it be the spirit of the woman who lost her life there? Or was it just an eerie trick of the mind? Our last story is from a family who moved into a house they soon realized was not quite empty.
From the first night, strange things began happening. Doors would slam shut on their own, and we'd hear footsteps upstairs when no one was home. One night, my daughter woke up screaming, saying she saw a man standing in her room. We never saw him, but we always felt like we were being watched. Eventually, we couldn't take it anymore and moved out.
I saw a man standing in my room, and he was just staring at me. It was so scary, I couldn't sleep in my room after that.
Many people believe that some houses hold the spirits of those who once lived there. Could this family have been sharing their home with something from the other side? So what do you think? Could these stories be the result of overactive imaginations? Or are they real encounters with the supernatural? Let me know in the comments if you've ever had an eerie experience of your own. I'd love to hear it. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any future content. Until next time, stay spooky.